we head to Concord, New Hampshire for a bond hearing. 81-year-old David Lidstone has been charged with violating a court-ordered injunction. 2 weeks earlier, Lidstone, known locally as River Dave, was arrested for living on someone else's property. Lidstone says he's lived in this home off the Merrimack River, which he built himself and equipped with solar panels, for over 26 years.
I am not a housekeeper.
He says he grows his own food and spends most of his days walking the land and tending to his pet chickens. Lidstone also claimed he had a verbal agreement with the previous owner that he could live on the property. But the current owner, who wants Lidstone off the property, contacted police, and a judge ordered him to vacate the premises. When Lidstone refused, he was taken into custody. Today, he appears from the county jail before Judge Andrew Schulman to hear if he'll be released on bond. The judge explains that Lidstone can leave the jail anytime he wants, as long as he does not return to the property.
He holds the keys to the jailhouse in his hands. He can open the door and leave at any time. All he needs to do is agree to abide by the court's prior orders.
But Lidstone doesn't seem interested in negotiating.
I will sit here until my body rots, but you will not beat me, sir. I will sit here until I rot, or I will go home. You're taking everything a man has. You can have it. You got my wallet. You got my cell phone. You got everything. You keep it. Take it home. I'm going to sit here and live with what I got.
A week later, at a follow-up hearing, the landowner's attorney, Lisa Snow Wade, lays out her client's position.
How far is he supposed to go in order to turn his woodlot into a habitable lot for somebody else who's there trespassing?
Judge Schulman maintains a sympathetic but firm stance.
In this case, you're a guy who's not really hurting anybody, and you're doing your own thing in the live free or die state. So there's a lot of sympathy to you for that. While that's clear, there's a lot of weight on the other side of the balance sheet. I can't go build a house on your property, trespass, and then say I get to stay there for the rest of my life. Right? I mean, that doesn't work.
When the judge finishes, Lidstone does not hold back.
Lying, cheating, corrupt judges like you that are stepping on little people like me. But I'm gunning you, sir. You step on me, I'm gonna bite your ankle.
Later that day, Lidstone's cabin caught fire and burned to the ground while it was being dismantled by the property owner. He was released from jail the next day, and when his story hit the local news outlets, several people came forward and donated almost $200,000 to help River Dave build a new home. He eventually moved to Maine, where he built himself a new cabin. His case is now closed. We go to Houston, Texas for a bond hearing. 25-year-old Xavier Robinson has been charged with assault. 2 months earlier, according to court records, Robinson got into an argument with his girlfriend, who's also the mother of his baby daughter. Things became physical, and when police arrived, Robinson was arrested and is being held on $75,000 bond. Robinson had been free on bond for another assault charge from 2022 involving the same alleged victim. This latest arrest violates that bond. Today, he appears before Judge David Fleischer to discuss his bond status. Robinson's represented by attorney Nathaniel Mounier, who's asking that his client be sentenced to probation, despite Robinson having missed multiple court appearances.
Let's go through your stuff, Mr. Robinson.
Sir, no, sir.
Yes, sir.
This case has been open since 2022. You failed to appear October 4th, 22, April of 23, October of 23. Again in October, you failed to appear. We had to revoke and raise your bond. So a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times you absconded. And now the only reason we have you is because you picked up a felony violation of a bond condition. And you want me to accept a probation on you? In what alternate reality do you live in, Mr. Robinson, that you actually think that you're going to be able to successfully complete this? Tell me, why on earth would we take this probation?
Well, I have a daughter now. I didn't have a daughter.
How on earth can you take care of a daughter when you can't even take care of yourself? You're in jail, man. Who's taking care of that daughter? Really? Really? I'm not convinced, Mr. Robinson, because
Yes, sir.
I don't think that you're gonna make it.
Yes, sir.
Why are we gonna waste our time when, if history is any indication, you're gonna get out there and you're gonna do absolutely nothing. What you have to remember is that this life is but one that you have. This journey can be a wonderful journey where you get to hang out with friends, family, get to go on vacations, or it can be a rotten, miserable toilet of an experience where you're in and out of jail, prison, scraping to get by.
Despite the judge's seeming lack of confidence, he gives Robinson another chance.
Against my better judgment, I will give you a chance because everybody deserves at least one chance. But I'm gonna tell you now, you muck with me, I'm gonna light you up. I'm putting an ankle monitor so where I know where you are at all times. And I'm gonna tell you now, you muck this thing up, you're looking at an entire year. And I will do it in a heartbeat to protect the public. So that you finally get we mean business in the criminal justice system. Do you understand, Mr. Robinson?
Yes, sir, I do.
No drugs, no alcohol, no weapons, no contact with the complaining witness in this case, and I'm gonna test you like crazy, just so you know. If you want this, I'm gonna make you work for it. And if you so much as step off it wrong, there's going to be HE double hockey sticks to pay. Do you understand? Are you sure you want to do this?
Really, there's not much of one. We could plea.
Yes, sir.
You do this well, you won't end up with a conviction. You don't do this well, I'm gonna put you over my knee and I'm gonna spank you like a little child with a ton of jail time. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
For his latest assault charge, Robinson was sentenced to 60 days in jail, but was freed that day after being given credit for 63 days' time served. For violating his bond and for his original assault case, he was sentenced to 2 years probation. If he successfully completes the probation, Robinson will not end up with a conviction on his record. Thanks for being a fan of CourtCam. Subscribe to A&E to never miss a new video and catch full episodes on aetv.com.